Hello everyone, Forgotten here, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to use the new charge style in an Untitled boxing game. So let's get right into it, gamers. Alright, so I'm here with my boy Poison, obviously. Who else would I make these tutorials with? First thing you should keep in mind is that you cannot backdash with charge, so running into hits wouldn't be ideal, because if you take a shit ton of damage, a little bit too much damage, right away, you won't be able to backdash and they'll just connect with an M2. So the first thing is to always observe how much damage you take. So I suggest taking only a few M1s. Second tip with charge, obviously, is to rush him. You can dodge. I suggest baiting like this, then you dodge, you bait, go left right, you duck, and then you M2. This is something I've learned a while back. So basically, you just kind of like stand in front of them. You wait for them to miss their hit. Just kind of go, oh, you can hit me. Bop, you dodge, boop. Basically, it's kind of mind games with charge, right? Just like with any aggressive charge, like any aggressive style you would use, it's basically mind games, right? It all depends on just literally, it's literally mind games. Like nothing new there. See, bop, dodge, bop, overhand, bait him in, M1, pause, M2. Stuff like that. It's basically all mind games, right? So I'm just teaching you. You basically got to do a lot of baits, a lot of feints, as you can see with charge. You basically want to just do a lot of that, a lot of baiting, a lot of false hits, blah blah. You know, just kind of stand there, hold your guard a few times, left, right, dash once, overhand, stuff like that, right? But it all comes down to basically just being patient and throwing in a lot of baits, because you got to bait your opponent into reacting. Next tip with charge I have is pressure your opponent. Obviously, you don't want to let your opponent get away, right? You want to rush into them, follow them around the ring. I don't know why Poison took charge as well. It's hard to explain anything if he's using charge as well. But essentially, your opponent will try to keep you at bay, right? But you cannot allow that to happen. Go in there and pressure them. You know, you gotta like, you can't let them get you away from them. You gotta be in there constantly, hitting your stampedes, hitting everything, M2s, M1s, all of that, right? You gotta constantly hit your move, because if you let your opponent, like ghost users most likely and hitman users, they will just try to run away, right? You want to dodge their hit and then strike with your own. If they're pushing you away and they're successfully running away, you're not gonna catch up to them, right? So you want to be careful with that. Another point that connects onto this one is don't mindlessly rush, because most people will just spam like dash with charge, and it's not gonna end up well. So you want to do calculated pressuring and charging, right? You charge into them pretty much, right? But again, don't overdo it, because it's gonna suck if you get hit too many times. Oh, that brings me to the next tip, which is pretty sure it's the fourth tip. It's use your stampede ability carefully, right? If you're just spamming your stampede ability, aka every 2 seconds, it's easy to dodge, it's easy to time it, right? It's easy to get perfect dodge on it. However, if you use it more wisely and kind of time it right when they're at low guard or low stamina, it's gonna get way better results than it would have gotten anyway. So as you can see right there, if they miss, I can go in M2. He dodged because he's good at the game. But anyway, you don't want to use it. You don't want to use it when they're at like full guard or full stamina. You want to use it somewhere like that pretty much. That's a pretty decent time to use it. You break them down, you know, just kind of a couple of punches. You back off a bit. You dash into him, M1, Stampede, and stuff like that. Don't run out of stamina though. Oh, Poison really messed up there though. Oh, bro got countered on the M2 with an ult. Bro's M2 got countered with an ult. Oh my god. There's not really much I can say, much more tips that I can give you for Stampede, except just play it how you would play any other aggressive style, right? If you're playing something really aggressive, as you can see, you can dash back. So if you're afraid of people playing passive charge, you don't gotta be, because they won't, because it's literally physically impossible to do so. Look at that. Even Slugger, right? Even Slugger, which is like the daddy of aggressive styles, can still struggle against Stampede, because if somebody plays it right. However, it can even be S tier if you know how to use it. It's just very dependent on how you use it. If you use it bad, you'll do bad. If you use it well, you can do like S tier type of shit. Oh my god, I cannot dodge that Slugger M2. I haven't fought Slugger in so long. Bro, I love how the rollback makes the game so horrible. It honestly sucks ass. Alright, so I suggest you guys observe how I played the last round, and that's pretty much it. I gave you some basic pointers, right? But it's up to you to use it however you want after that. Call me the king of counters, holy shit. Poison about to take some back shots. Bop! Back shots taken. Back shots taken. Back shots taken. Backshots taken, poison. Backshots taken. Alright, everyone. What do I think of this style? I think it's pretty peak. Honestly, high A tier if you use the right, even S tier style. So, yeah. Thank you for watching and good luck. Mwah.